All right, welcome in everybody. We're here at the great Buffalo Wild Wings with four-star wide receiver Daylan McCutcheon, the number 77 player in the country. Big commitment announcement today. But before we get to the big news, Daylan, a lot of people here just kind of talk about what this process has been like. A lot of people watching. Tell them, what this entire recruiting process was like for you, and what it feels like to kind of get to your decision.
This recruiting process has been hard. A lot of days I had to think about what's best for me. And obviously, I had a lot of days talking to my family. It's been a hard process, but I'm really blessed to be here.
Now let's talk about a little bit about watching the film. Extremely productive. I think 3 touchdowns last year, 14 or 1,500 yards. You can play inside, outside. I know you like to play the slot. Just kind of talk about what you're going to be doing in college or the versatility that you provide, now and in the future.
Well, I'm going to be working hard every day. You would expect me to be a leader, to be able to bring my teammates up each and every day to give it all. I'm going to be a playmaker on the field and score touchdowns.
All right, so like I said, there's a lot of people, you can't see them behind the camera, but here in Buffalo Wild Wings, a lot of friends and family. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to, anybody you'd like to thank, just whoever you like, whether they're here or not here, who's been part of this process for you?
Obviously, my family, my mom, McCutcheon, my dad, Mario McCutcheon, and my sisters there, and obviously all the trainers that's been training me since I was young. I like to shout out to them and shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings for having me hosting here.
Okay. Now, if we look at the hats here in front of us, we have Ohio State, USC, SMU, Texas, and Florida State. What is it about these 5 schools that have stood out to you at this point in the process of being your finalist?
What stood out the most is that all of them have been able to communicate with me in every school. They have great opportunities for me, not only football-wise, but academically. So these 5 pop out to me the most.
Gotcha. We're going to keep this brief for everybody. I know people online are watching, a lot of people in the stream. So I'm going to give you the floor. I know this has been probably a stressful decision for you, but this is your moment. The stage is yours. Where are you going to be heading?
Before I announce my commitment, I'd like to thank God for all the blessings He has sent me my way and waking me up this morning with a clear mind and an open heart to the decisions I've made for my recruitment. I'd also like to start with a Bible verse, Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him. He'll make your path straight. This Bible verse means to me, trust that God will keep you on the right path at all times, include God in everything. In this way, you give Him a chance to keep you on the right track. I'd also like to thank a few important people who have supported me throughout this journey. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Buffalo Wild Wings and their staff hosting me here for my commitment. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for making this difficult decision. I couldn't have done it without their countless hours of discussion and support. Their guidance has been invaluable in determining what will be my future goals. I'd also like to thank my older sisters, Darren and Maya, for their advice and feedback on their own experiences when they are in my shoes. Their insights have been incredibly helpful. To my trainers, Coach Hicks, Coach Spears, Coach Bowley, and Coach Melvin, thank you for shaping me into the player I am today. Additionally, I want to thank former players KP, Jackson, and Parker, as well as my coaches at Lovejoy and the players for their support and mentorship. I'm grateful to all the coaches who have recruited me and taken the time to communicate and build relationships with me. I appreciate their interest and wish them all the best. With that being said, I'm excited to announce that I will be spending the next 3 or 4 years I'd like to spend the next 3 or 4 years at Florida State. Yeah!
Seminoles it is. Obviously, a lot of people happy for you. I'm sure there's a lot of people going crazy for you online right now in the comments, which we can check out later. But just kind of talk to me about why Florida State. What did they do in your recruitment? A lot of big-time finalists here. What did they do to kind of push them over the edge and win this recruitment for you?
Well, they've been recruiting me for a while ever since I went to camp and being able to show my skills out in front of the coaches. Since then, it's just been every day with them, being able to talk to them each and every day, encouraging them every day. Just the passion of coaching or being a coach doing it each and every day, being able to talk to them. I just felt that family culture vibe, and I just loved it every day.
Talk a little bit about your official visit down there. It was one of your final visits. So where were you going into that visit, and what were the conversations on that visit? Was it the visit that you knew this was going to happen, or when did you kind of make this decision?
Well, obviously, me right then and there. But obviously, I had to take some time to get off that OV fever and be able to talk with my parents, sit down, chat to them on what's best for me or what's going to be able to accomplish on my goals.
Talk to me about this class. Obviously, they had an incredible season last year, undefeated. Should have been in the playoff maybe. Have you talked to any of the guys in this class? Obviously, big time quarterback, Jamal Jones. Some other playmakers that could join this class. What do you look at with this class and a top 100 prospect now in that class yourself?
I think we have a strong class overall, especially with CJ Wiley that came in not too long ago. I feel like our class is really up with Florida State leading into 2025.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of Florida State fans in the comments right now, so this will be my last question. What is a message from you to the Florida State fans that they can see now, whether it's just about the future, about you now, anything that you'd like to tell them now that they're watching?
Just making sure a lot of touchdowns, passes, and see me dancing in the end zone.
All right, well, there you have it. Four-star wide receiver Daylan McCutcheon, now a Florida State Seminole. It's been a fun process covering you. Congratulations from Rivals, and now it's time to celebrate.